Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about The Lion King from 1994, of course the classic, a movie that I'm pretty sure I've seen all the way through. But if you hooked me up to a lie detector, I'm not 100% confident. What I am 100% confident in is this movie. I really enjoyed it. Look, watching The Lion King as an adult is kind of a wild experience if it's your first time, because you go in expecting fun Disney animal movie, and instead you get betrayal, death, guilt, exile, and existential dread. Like, this movie is way darker than I remembered, or maybe blacked out. For a Disney movie, it pulls absolutely zero punches, and it's absolutely why it works perfectly. Even if I hadn't seen every single minute of it growing up, the story still feels familiar in that, hey, this is baked into pulp culture way. You know the beats, you know the moments, and somehow they still hit. Let's talk the music, because wow, the soundtrack absolutely carries this movie in the best ways possible. Every song is instantly recognizable, insanely catchy, and somehow emotional and yet fun at the same time. Highlights for me, for sure, are I Just Can't Wait to Be King and Can You Feel the Love Tonight. Even if you haven't watched this movie in years, the second those songs play, your brain goes, oh yeah, this is the movie. Look, the movie doesn't play around. There are genuinely heavy themes here. Loss, responsibility, running from your past, facing who you're meant to be, and Disney just said, yeah, these kids can handle it. Scar is terrifying in that calm, manipulative way, and honestly, a very good Disney villain. The consequences feel real, and that major turning point, the death, in the middle of the movie still hits hard. It's honestly impressive how much weight they managed to pack into an animated movie about talking lions. Now listen, I'm a Star Wars guy. I tried. I really did. But every time Mufasa spoke, all I could hear was Darth Vader. James Earl Jones is legendary. But once your brain makes the connection and you're a Star Wars fan, there's no going back. Half the time, I expected him to say, remember who you are, and Scar,
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take it away!
Still, his voice adds so much gravitas to the role. Mufasa feels powerful, wise, and larger than life, even when he's not on the screen. The rest of the cast and characters really pull their weight as well. Gotta give a shout out to Timon and Pumbaa, who are, fan favorites. In this movie, they really give off Bulk and Skull from In Space Energy, and I'm all here for it. So even as someone who's not entirely sure they've seen The Lion King from start to finish before, I get it now. I really do. I get why this movie is beloved. I get why it's considered one of Disney's best. And I get why it still holds up decades later. And I'm going to be honest, when I chose to watch this movie for a review, I was a little hesitant. Well, maybe more than a little hesitant. But that is no longer. This movie is funny, it's emotional, it's musically incredible, and it is way darker than it has any right to be. But that's just my take on The Lion King from 1994. Let me know in the comments, is this your favorite Disney movie of all time, or did this movie emotionally destroy you as a child and you've never gone back? If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more reviews, and until that, we'll see you in the next one.